eno ye Extreme Media UJ. Subscribe for all updates.
Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, Zambaali Aseseza is my name and I'm the Shadow Minister for Sport, Right Honorable Speaker. Allow me to thank the Minister for the statement. However, it is important that these few key issues are given attention. I urge the government to prioritize the timely completion of all Afcon 2027 infrastructure and related facilities well before CAF returns for its final inspection. Uganda should not wait until the last minute to address critical gaps, as this risks unnecessary embarrassment and could undermine our credibility as a co-host nation. Completing the works ahead of the final inspection will provide sufficient time for testing, certification, rectification of any defects identified, and proper operation readiness, thereby demonstrating that Uganda is fully prepared to successfully host the tournament. Being made, will government commit to presenting monthly progress reports to Parliament and implementation milestones so that this House can effectively exercise its oversight role? We want to make sure that the infrastructures built services Ugandans long after Afcon. We don't want to get reports like Chogam and other reports, if you remember. Going forward, I propose that the Committee on Education and Sports, together with the Shadow Minister of Sports, who is a member of the committee, undertake monthly oversight visits to all Afcon 2027 infrastructure projects. These regular inspections will enable Parliament to closely monitor progress, identify implementation, bottlenecks where bottlenecks are, and ensure that contractors remain on schedule. I further urge that the Minister of State for Sports facilitate and support the committee in the smooth execution of its oversight mandate by ensuring timely access to project sites, relevant documentation, and technical officials wherever required. Such collaboration will enhance transparency, accountability, and value for money as Uganda prepares to co-host Afcon Pamoja 2027. I beg to submit, Right Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, Shadow Minister of Education, of Sports. Members, just a minute. From today, yesterday, about the Minister of Health brought a report. The Shadow Health did respond. Attorney General brought. The Shadow responded. See, when the government side has spoken, it represents one side. When the Shadow has also spoken, it actually represents the shadow of the government. And I want to thank both sides. Let's have it on record. There is no more sleep even in this House. Because the ministers are doing very well, and those who are shadowing them are also up to the game. They are doing very well. Now on Honorable Zambaali Aseseza, one of those ancient names you have to remember. Just like Yakobo, yeah. You don't need permission from the House to go and do your work of oversight. The committee, that's what you are supposed to do. And please take it from me, that's a very valid point he has raised. You don't need permission of the House. Committee on Education and Sports, that should be a matter that you should follow up immediately. So we are all working together. And I want to thank you for that report, and I thank the Shadow Minister of Health for that report. Now, only that when you are not agreeing with the government, this side, you are not agreeing with the Shadow Minister, that's when you should get up to speak. Let me first guide. Because you cannot, when a shadow minister has, they take their time. Didn't you hear the one for health? Didn't you hear for sports? They've taken time to critique, and that should be able to help us, appreciate the views of the House. Yes. Lope is coming. Please, we have many things here too, but we waste time talking about the same thing sometimes, not all the times. Lope, you want to...
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to agree with both of them. Well, to appreciate both the Minister for his report and his passion, and the Shadow Minister for his feedback and equal passion. Mr. Speaker, two quick issues. The Minister has told us that 101 billion shillings has been earmarked to support some hotel facilities. Now, we would want to know what modus operandi was used to arrive at those who are going to benefit. Because these are private hotel facilities. How did you arrive at them? It's very important. And again, there's two elements therein. There are those which are going to get some kind of credit facility, then there are those which are getting funding, a donation from government. So you need to clarify that, because your statement here is saying the funding will facilitate renovation works. That's number one. Then on the other end, provide interest support through UDB. So it would presuppose, and maybe you need to clarify this, it would presuppose some you're giving money to facilitate their renovation works, and then others are getting some kind of credit support. You need to clarify that. Number two, the intervention is awaiting the award of contract and confirmation of financing. That's for the passenger terminal at Kabalega Airport. Afcon is next year. I am a little bit worried. Mr. Speaker, in 2007, we had Chogam here. I was a journalist, and I covered Chogam. We totally mishandled Chogam. 2 days before the arrival of the Queen, they were giving money to this kind of hotels to build rooms. They were planting trees along Entebbe Road 2 days before the Queen arrived. We don't want to see a repeat of Chogam, and so we are concerned. By the way, we all want Afcon 2027 to be a success, because we all get to benefit. Yes. So when it is mishandled, we all get to suffer. So I'm very concerned about these two issues. There are 101 billion. That's a lot of money. And finally, Mr. Speaker, I think it would be good for the Minister to appraise this House on a monthly basis. Because we have a few months to Chogam. Would want to know on a monthly basis, because that money is appropriated here. What did I say? I said Chogam. There you are. I pray for you, by the way. People went to jail after Chogam. Yes. I hope you don't go to jail. So you need to handle this docket very, very carefully, because we saw what happened with Chogam. It was a mess. We don't want a repeat of the same. So that's why I'm saying it's good for the Minister also on a monthly basis, update us on what's happening, appraise us on all these developments, so that we are in tandem. Thank you.
The Honourable Minister, do you want to respond when the Prime Minister is also here on the other matters? Respond and the issue of the money.
Right Honourable Speaker, I want first to thank the Leader of Opposition and entirely thank my colleague, the Shadow Minister. He deserves a standing ovation for the observations he has raised. So I'm saying this, I want first to confirm with all his submissions that as the Ministry responds for sports, we support them. Number two, we welcome the Parliamentary Committee on Sports to carry out its oversight, because that's constitutional. Number three, I'm ready, and the Ministry is ready to cooperate with you to visit all these projects. Number three, those which are under our mandate as a Minister of Education and Sports are sporting. Like in my statement, I didn't mention clearly, this is ministry by ministry approach. For instance, if you talk about roads, this work is being undertaken by Ministry of Works and Transport. If you talk about airport, it's under the Ministry of Works and Transport. If you talk about the contractors in different sectors, it's according to the procurement methods used by those respective sectors. So I wanted first to make that clear, but to the specifics, 101 billion, Right Honorable Leader of Opposition, is a loan facility which government has earmarked to give to the selected hotels. I will talk about the selected hotels. That loan facility, what government has done, you all know that the lending rates of UDB is 12%. Here we discussed that can we give them at 5% so that we are able to give them, and then also can we talk about the time, the duration of the facility. Because these people were having their businesses, but now CAF, as per our host agreement, has come as and indicated the specific areas they want them to improve. And to some of them, it was not a must, they must do it. And that's why we had to sit with them. Now, how were they identified? I want to come to the following. Number one, there was a CAF consultant who was contracted by the Confederation of African Football. It came as a co-chair CAF guidelines have given us. So as a ministry responsible for education, our role is coordination. And I want to emphasize, we will continue to coordinate the project. Let me finish up first responding to the issues raised. The other one was the involvement of the local leaders. I want to say this. For the record, I'm aware we have elected new leaders, including some of us here. This is a new term of office. This project started in the other term. It is true we are working with the new leaders, the old leaders of the city of Hoima. And I want to confirm, I take observations which has been raised by the honorable member. As a ministry formally, I will be able to write formally to the local authorities in Hoima city, meet them and get them directly involved in the management and explain what awaits them in as far as Afcon 2027 is concerned. I also want to say, for purposes of my sister from Wakiso, I entirely want to say this, Madam Member of Parliament, and the leadership of Wakiso. The RCC, and in line with the host agreement between Uganda and CAF, one of the representatives of the local authorities is meant to be in the local organizing committee. And I want to confirm, for Wakiso, the resident city commissioner, the RDC of Wakiso, is a member on the local organizing committee. For Hoima, RDC, for Hoima, can I please protect the right most speaker? I was talking about the involvement of the local leaders. But number two, for my colleague here, I want formally to say this right most speaker. I will be able to formally communicate and have an engagement with my colleagues of the members of parliament from Wakiso as a whole. Because if you look at what we are doing in the entire project, is by the way, Wakiso, Nambole is Wakiso. And okay. I want to say this, honorable colleagues, with your permission, that can I proceed and finish? The other issues which were raised, Madam Right Honorable Speaker, is on the issue of the roads, which are meant to be worked on the Hoima cluster. It's an oversight. I promise to communicate formally to you from my statement. I'd actually meant it was within. But the first one is the Rujumba Road, which is going to have an interloop to the city in Hoima. That one is meant to be tarmac. Last but not least, Right Honorable Speaker, timely report to Parliament. Mr. Speaker, you are the originator of the order paper. I'm at your service as a minister in the docket of education to report to Parliament as when is agreed. The other one is only, I think, Right Honorable Speaker, those were the main issues which have been raised. But once again, I want to reiterate, government is committed to implementation of Afcon 2027. On the project becoming Chogam, friends, I think we learn from different lessons. And I studied history. And the French word was a bobon what? They learned nothing and forgot nothing. I don't want to be that student who learned nothing and forgot nothing. The Minister of Education and Sports is clearly headed by the First Lady. We are managed very well. This project will be implemented without learning nothing.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Honorable
Speaker.
Minister, yes, what's the procedural matter?
The procedural matter is that today is a Thursday, and I rise on our rule 43. It's Prime Minister's time, and as you realize, Mr. Speaker, we still have so many issues concerning Afcon. We need to be clarified on several matters, especially us who are concerned and who are representing the areas. Mr. Speaker, I'll be fine now raise the matter of procedure. I beg that the Minister plans a meeting with first us who are concerned in the different areas. We raise to him so many other matters we can't move on here. And two, as a procedural matter, it's Prime Minister's time. Want it to be procedural, right? We first stop this debate, and then we proceed with Prime Minister's time, and then you accord us time more to discuss Afcon. I thank you.
You are eating into the Prime Minister's time by raising procedural matter. But thank you. I think the Prime Minister, you need to meet the leaders who are from Hoima, Wakiso, Mukono. Please, there is only one speaker in the House. I am just mentioning a few. You are intimidating me. Do you know the crisis that you can have if I walked out unceremoniously? So, Honorable Prime Minister, you should make undertaking that you call these members and then meet them so that they can raise. You coordinate. You are the coordinator. You are the overall boss. They may raise matters of roads, electricity, lighting in those areas. Yes, say something, and then we go back to your time.
Abalungi abatuuliriza era abatulaba olunaku olwaleero tuchaddeko ewa Sheikh Asiraf Dembe.
Sebo sanyusa okubalaba amannya agange Seeka Asiraf Dembe akola ku bizibu by'enjawulo. Omuntu singa aba alina ebirwadde tumusomereddwa, tumuwa amazzi ga lukuya nga bw'obadde ogalaba, tugenda abantu ku kyoto ne twokya emizimu emibi egibabaamu n'okulomba edduwa. Abantu singa abeera ng'ali wano atuuse sobola okumulombera edduwa, ne waba atatuuse nga mpadde amannya ge naye ng'ali wala. Neetaze enamba yange yeeno eri 0701763711. Nammwe bannyinaffe abali ebweru oyagala okuba nti oyagala okulombera ku dduwa ng'olina ebizibu, viza zibuze, amaka gakolongotana, sente zikola zimpita mu ngalo, ojja kumpeereza ekifaananyi kyo n'amannya go, ebyo byokka bijja kummala. Nja kukulombera edduwa, ojja kutereera. Olunaku olusembayo mu mwezi mba n'edduwa ey'awamu ffenna n'abalwadde bange abakadde n'abapya. Salaamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.